This is Romans chapter 12 and verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. Barak for Yahweh, Barak for Yahweh Shai, Barak for Yahweh, Barak for Yahweh Shai, Barak for Yahweh, Barak for Yahweh Shai. I would like to give all praise, honor, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakadash. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who the world calls God. And Yahushai is the true name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. I would like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well for preaching the 100% truth, in season and out of season, according to the Most High's will, the correct doctrine, giving up their bodies as a living sacrifice, which is their reasonable service. Double honors goes out to you. I like to say peace, which is shalom, to the elect of the nation Israel. The nation Israel consists, right, of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, as well as you Israelite foreigners, who may not look like a typical black, Hispanic, or Native American. All right, you look like a different heathen nation, but through your seed line, you go back to Israelite man. All right, through your forefathers, and your spirit bears witness, your spirit's evidence that you are an Israelite, because you can accept this 100% word. You're drawn to the truth, which is the light, okay, the gospel, the good news. All right, you fit the curses of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. All right. So shalom to the elected nation Israel, starting off with the 144,000, down to the 1/3 of all Israelites who will receive salvation. All right, who will receive salvation throughout the whole globe. Okay. I would like to give more praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakadash, for allowing me to do another video through the Holy Spirit. This video, through the Spirit, the topic's going to be, we're on a mission from God. We, are on a mission from God. Okay. Because, right, the Most High is dealing with the nation Israel. Okay. Nation Israel consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. All right. But within the nation Israel, there's two groups. The 2/3 who are going to be cut off and die. All right. Who are not going to repent. Okay. Who are going to learn what death by pain is. And then there's the remnant, the elect. All right. The chosen, that the Most High is going to save throughout all the trials they go through. All right. But within, all right, that remnant, okay, there's the elect of the elect. Okay. The 144,000 prophets, okay, who the Most High sent to do a mission, okay, who the Most High has a right to do an important duty, okay. He called them to do a duty, all right, and ultimately he chose them, okay, because this could be revealed who's the Most High's chosen is. It's going to be 144,000, all right, prophets out of every tribe, okay, 12,000 from every tribe, okay. So our duty, okay, is to wake up, all right, the house of Israel, okay, is to please the Most High Yahweh. All right. It's to repent and become new for the Most High Yahweh. Okay. Give our bodies as a living sacrifice for the Most High Yahweh. Okay. Come back to your power. And that's the most important duty. Okay. This is not a duty that an average Indian, East Indian man, Elamite, is given this duty. All right. The average Edomite, so-called Caucasian, is not given this duty. The average Moabite woman, okay, Chinese woman, is not given this duty. All right. Only Israelite men, okay, the Tabernacle of David, is given this duty to preach the word. All right. Repent, become new, transform, and preach the word. Please the Most High. There's so many other aspects of this faith. All right. You're supposed to serve Yahweh with gladness. All right. Because the time that the elect is going to be revealed, who the elect are, is coming close. Okay. And you want to be a part of that number and not a part of the wicked 2/3 low life club. All right. So my first precept is Romans 12:1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh. So ultimately, this is by the mercies of Yahweh. Okay. Because every Israelite, okay, sinned. Okay. They have sins from their past life, their past reincarnations. All right. We have sins now. All right. We're not perfect because we're in this flesh. Right. The Most High gave us mercy, a grace period. Okay. So we can try our best to come back to Him. Okay. So it's by the mercies of Yahweh, first and foremost, that you present your body as a living sacrifice. Okay. Holy, meaning separate, acceptable unto Yahweh. So the Most High, all right, it's his authority, all right, to see if you're going to be acceptable or not. Okay. If he's going to use you or not. If he's going to use you as a vessel of honor or not. It says, which is your reasonable service. Okay. So it's our reasonable service to serve the Most High Yahweh, all right, to the best of our ability. Okay. This is what we're made to do as Israelites. 2/3 are not doing it. 2/3 are not serving the Most High, which is why what they're supposed to do. The Israelites' function is to serve the Most High, all right, praise Him, okay, follow the law, statutes, commandments, all right, perfectly. But of course, we're in these corruptible bodies. We can't serve the Most High perfectly, but we're still supposed to try, all right, and please the Most High Yahweh to the best of our ability. Okay? Because it's our reasonable service. And the Most High is going to know who's the sincere and save the sincere. Okay? Save those who are trying to go through the fire and become new. All right? The fire of adversity. Okay? And be refined as gold. Okay? 2/3, they're just going to get the fire of pain. Brutal pain. Okay? Pain like this world can't fathom. Okay? If you go on Google, if you just type in mission definition, it will come up mission. And the first thing it says is an important assignment. And this is the point right here. An important assignment. Okay? Because this duty, all right, of being a mouthpiece of the Most High, being a messenger of God, okay, is the most important duty, all right, anyone's doing on earth right now. Okay. Of course, the Lord Yahweh Shai, who's our master, all right, had the most important duty, all right, being the lamb, all right, the sacrifice, all right, for the elect, the nation Israel. Okay. But as of right now, all right, the prophets, the messengers of God, okay, the Most High's mouthpiece, all right, we have the most important duty, all right, that we're doing, okay, preaching the word, becoming clean, acceptable unto the Most High, all right. So we need to do this duty, all right, like our lives depend on it, okay, because it does, all right. Satan wants you to do this duty, all right, like it's just a normal job, right? Like you just go into a job, all right? You just give moderate effort, okay? And you just you clock out, all right? That's what Satan wants you to do, all right? But the Most High wants you to do this duty to the best of your ability, right? Go hard or go home, okay? All these sports athletes, these movie stars, okay, they give effort to their craft, okay, and it shows who's the best actors, who's the best athletes, who's the best musicians, etc. All right, but this duty of preaching the word, okay, to the house of Israel, waking up the Most High's lost sheep, all right, being the Most High's messengers, his mouthpiece, doing the will of the Heavenly Father, all right, it's gonna be revealed who the real chosen are, who are the real government, tabernacle of David are of this um universe reality, okay, because the tabernacle of David, the 144,000, okay, we're not going to change positions in the kingdom, okay, we're not going to be going to a lower status, we're going to keep that status forever, the 144,000. The Lord Yahweh Shai is going to keep his status forever. King David's going to keep his status forever, all right. This is not our world, okay. So since it's not our world, okay, we should be in the spirit of not acting like this is not our world, okay? The spirit of I was put here to do the will of the Most High, all right? I was sent here to please the Most High, repent, okay, and preach his word to the best of my ability, all right? To be righteous, all right, to the Most High standard, okay? To acknowledge the Most High, praise the Most High, all right? Keep praying, begging the Most High, all right, to keep you from the wicked times, keep you protected from the wicked times that are about to come, all right? It's all a process. It's all everything goes hand in hand, okay? Let me finish the definition. This is an important assignment carried out for political, religious, or commercial purposes, typically involving travel, all right? And of course, all right, we have to go out and present our bodies as a living sacrifice, all right? We don't have to go out like these Christian missionaries do going to these different spots, all right, giving out food, all right, to the poor, all right, and just smiling and reading one precept. We're not doing what those wicked Christian missionaries are doing, all right? We're actually reading the Bible the correct way, breaking down the Bible's secrets the correct way is to be broken down, which comes from the camp of Great Millstone, all right? Great Millstone has the 100% truth. Why? Because the spirit of the Most High Yahweh has revealed it, all right? And only a spiritual man can see this, all right? And it's all about faith at the end of the day, okay? We believe we have the 100% truth, right? Because our doctrine doesn't fail, okay? Which is the doctrine of the Most High. It's not our doctrine. It's the Most High's doctrine, okay? And there's only one doctrine, okay? And nothing can change that doctrine, all right? This is Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Okay, so we're a watchman. We're supposed to watch for things that happen in this current society, okay? Link it up with the scriptures, all right? And warn the sheep of the Most High who are lost so we can wake them up, all right? Warn the people, all right? We're only out here for the elect of the nation Israel first and foremost. All right. 2/3 are not going to get warned. All right. And wake up. Well, 2/3 are going to hear the gospel. All right. But they're not going to wake up. They're not going to choose to fear the Lord. Okay. Which is a gift the Most High gives you to fear him. All right. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman to the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give the warning from me. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity. Right? So that wicked man's going to die because, of course, he's doing wickedness. But his blood will I require thine hand. Okay? So if you see sincere, all right, brothers, okay, you see a sincere brother going off, all right, you don't warn him of his wickedness, all right, you're basically saying you want him to die, okay, and his blood's gonna be on your hands, all right. So you have to warn, all right. That's a duty of this mission that we're on, this mission of the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, right? Warning, right? Rebuking, all right? Sincere brothers, all right? And also rebuking false doctrines, okay? In defending the gospel, all right? Because the gospel, the good news, that's our calling, all right? Defending the gospel, okay? Because that's the only thing we care about, all right? The elect, all right? That's the only thing we care about, the elect, the will of the Most High, all right? The Most High's calling for us to do, all right? We don't care about the wicked entertainments of this world, how this world's functioning on its wicked left-hand satanic side, all right? That's what the elites care about, all right? We need to warn the wicked, all right? Slakia, warn the sincere, all right, who are lost right now or who are going to wake up eventually, all right, the elect, okay? And of course, warn sincere Israelite brothers who are going off, okay? So the blood won't be on our hands, all right? That's a part of this duty, all right, of this important mission, okay? That's not given to every single person. We're not of this world, okay? Majority of people are carnal, all right? The Most High called us, all right, to be spiritual, okay? And Lord willing, I'm a part of that number, all right? So we have to keep being spiritual in this carnal, wicked world, all right? This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. All right? So, make the vision plain upon tables. All right? Preach the word. All right? Break down the scriptures. Make it plain. All right? For the sincere sheep of the Most High to wake up. All right? Because there's going to be a great awakening of Israelites who are going to awaken in the latter days to come. All right? Because you got this coronavirus that keeps on escalating. All right? We're in 2020. All right? Trump Space Force, 5G. All right? More rumors of wars. All right? About World War III in Iran. Okay, so many things is going to keep escalating. All right? And the elect of the nation Israel. All right? The 1/3. All right? They're going to keep waking up. All right? And they need the comforter. All right? They need the words to be preached unto them. They need the warnings. All right? So it's our job to warn them. All right? Because the Most High warned us. All right? If the Most High didn't warn us, we would have been lost in this wicked world. The Most High took us out of this world. right? The vibration of this world, okay, for a reason, okay? And only the sincere, the chosen, are going to realize the reason, okay? And ultimately endure to the end with the faith the Most High gave them, all right? So you have to constantly remember this, right? This is not your rest. This is not your world of peace, okay? This world is given to the hands of the wicked, all right? The Edomites are ruling this world, all right, in wickedness, all right? We're on a mission from God. We're on a mission from the Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, all right? It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak, okay? So the vision's for a specific time, all right? The Most High has specific times, dates where every prophecy is gonna come to pass, all right, and not lie. Though it tarry, all right. So though, okay, it seems like it's on delay, right? Even though it's not, okay. But of course, the flesh can make it seems like it's taking a long time for this to happen, all right. The Most High is doing that on purpose, all right. So the elect can get right to get to that standard, all right, of what the Most High wants them to be at, okay. So ultimately destruction can start, all right. It says, though it tarry, wait for it, all right. So a quality of the Most High, long suffering, being able to patiently wait, all right. The Most High is waiting to destroy the vessels of wrath, all right, that he chose, all right, to destroy, because the Most High knows who the vessels of wrath are and the vessels of honor is. Just wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Okay. So whatever these scoffers say, they don't believe what we say. They come against the truth. But at the end of the day, America will still be destroyed. All right. The Lord's still coming back. All right. The elect is still going to be saved. You cannot change the will of the Most High. All right. That's the thing. These 2/3 don't realize that these things are already set in stone. All right. Prophecies. Okay. Because 2/3 of Israel is not spiritual. They can't see it, and the Most High blinded them and didn't want them to see it. All right. Next precept is Matthew chapter 10 and verse 5. These 12 Yahushua sent forth, okay, and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Okay. So, all right, there's a lot of Israelites who are lost, okay, not knowing what's right and wrong, okay. They have a zeal for knowledge, okay, but they're just lost, okay, in this world, because there's a lot of wicked vibrations in this society, Babylon the Great and other parts of the globe. So Israelites are lost right now, all right, and they need to be awakened with this truth. It says, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, and as ye go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Okay, so the kingdom of peace, all right, the kingdom of the Most High, the kingdom of Yashra, the kingdom of the Israelites ruling in righteousness, the kingdom of no more pain, distress for Israelites. Okay, that's coming. All right, it says, heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils. Freely ye have received. All right. So we received this truth. All right. We didn't need to come up with $1,000 check to receive these breakdowns. All right. We received this truth. Okay. So freely ye have received, freely give. Okay. This is John chapter 21 and verse 15. So when they had dined, Yahushua saith to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these?
He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. All right. He saith unto him, Feed my lambs. All right. He saith to him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, Feed my sheep. All right. He saith the third time. So this is the Lord emphasizing, all right, to Simon, all right, Simon Peter, okay, son of Jonas, to feed his lambs, feed his sheep, all right. So if you love the Lord, all right, you're going to follow his commandments, all right. You're going to feed his sheep, all right. And that's a commandment, all right, to feed the Lord's sheep, all right. And not everybody's going to do that. That's not everybody's duty, calling, all right. So you have to serve the Lord with gladness, all right. Because when you serve the Lord with gladness, all right, if you do this willingly, all right, like there's so much power in doing the Lord's work, all right. You feel like you actually exist, all right. You're not just a wicked vessel, low class bum, all right, who shouldn't exist. When you actually serve the Most High as an Israelite, all right, you feel like you actually exist, all right. You have a purpose, because that's the point of the Israelite nation, all right, to serve and praise the Most High for eternity, okay. These heathens will never have righteous bodies to serve the Most High for eternity. Okay, they're always gonna go off. All right, and that's their lot. That's their purpose. All right, to be slaves, servants under the Israelites. Okay, that's why you have to keep pushing the word, keep doing these videos. All right, even though you don't get views. All right, it doesn't matter. Prophesy unto the wind. The Most High sees what you're doing. All right, the Most High knows who's doing this, all right, for salvation, and who's doing this just for a fad, who's doing this to be YouTube famous, who's doing this for any wicked satanic lust, all right, and they will be discovered, okay. It says, He saith unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, Lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Yet how shall I say unto him, Feed my sheep? All right. And ultimately the sheep, all right, of the Most High hear his voice. Okay. And they're going to wake up. All right. Regardless of how many views you get. All right. Because there's more bad things are coming to this globe. All right. And the elect, all right, okay, they're going to get that spark to wake up from the Most High, all right, because we're going to see so many bad things happening. The coronavirus is to get worse, all right, there's going to be other new things happening. The elect, the great awakening of the 1/3 is going to happen, all right, so you have to keep pushing out the gospel, all right, and be that, and hope you're that 144,000 leader, okay, all right, that was called for a reason, all right, not called to just be called and just used, and the Most High throws you back into the world. That's a scary thing, all right, to go back into this wicked low class world, all right. You want to be that 144,000 leader, 144,000 prophets, okay. But of course, all right, not just there's 144,000 just to be saved, all right. It's the elected nation Israel, 144,000. There was the 1/3, all right. Just because you're not preaching the gospel, all right, doing videos on the highways and doing videos on the highways and byways, all right, doesn't mean you don't have to come out and give up your body as a living sacrifice, all right. You're supposed to show the Most High, all right, that you're about this truth, all right. He knows who is and who's not. All right, get um who's gonna go hard, all right, and who's gonna go home. All right. So you have to constantly have a righteous routine. All right. A righteous routine. Okay. Give effort. All right. Uh, 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 um, be in the mentality. Okay. That whatever you do now, okay, is for later. Okay. It's for salvation. Okay. The things you do now is storing up spiritual treasures for the kingdom of heaven. It's storing up spiritual points, your spiritual faith gauge, all right, for destruction when destruction breaks loose. Because you do not want to be in a position of, did I do enough? All right. Did I please the Most High to the best of my ability? All right. Did I pray enough? Okay. You don't want to be in that position when utter chaos breaks loose in America and other parts of the globe. All right. You don't want to regret things. All right. So constantly remind yourself, all right, that America's going to be destroyed. All right. The Most High is going to teach people what death by pain is through vast amounts of plagues. All right. That constant fear is a great motivator. All right. The kingdom, all right, is coming. Another motivator that this world can't fathom. All right. Power over these heathens. All right. Another motivator that these simple people can't fathom. All right. Spiritual power. All right. Over these heathens. Okay. Great things is coming for the elect nation Israel. All right. But before those great things, they have to be tried. But the thing is, when the Most High tries you, all right, that's a good thing. All right. You're supposed to glory in tribulations, all right, because he's seeing if you're really about this or not. He's testing you to see if you're gonna be refined into that gold. All right. Not everyone gets trials from the Most High. All right. A Moabite woman, so-called Chinese woman, doesn't get trials from the Most High to see if she's gonna be refined as precious gold. All right. She's just going to slavery. That's her lot. All right. You need to realize the importance of the duty the Most High called you for, and Lord willing, right? Um, and Lord willing, if you keep going down that straight path, all right, you'll be part of the elect. The elect's reward, all right. Like I keep saying, you cannot fathom it. This is 2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 2. Preach the word. Be instant in season, out of season. All right. So if it's cold, all right, you're still supposed to go out. All right. If it's super hot, you're still supposed to go out. All right. Week in, week out, preach the word. All right. The apostles been going week in and week out, setting the example. All right. But some camps go once. Man, these different false Islamic camps, man. Some camps, the minute it gets kind of chilly, they're not out there. All right. And that's sad. Okay. That's a pitiful case. Okay. It gets kind of chilly, you leave. All right. It says reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. All right. That's part of this mission, this duty that the Most High has for certain men. And those men are to be revealed. This is Sirach chapter 2 and verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Okay? So it's not going to be an easy, light, smooth sailing to the kingdom. No. The Most High is going to test you through vast amount of temptations. All right? But the thing is, all right, he's going to give you temptations that you can bear, trials that you can bear. Okay? So you can be refined as gold. All right? It says, set thy heart aright. which is your mind. Okay, set your mind aright and constantly endure. Constantly, all right? Every day is a fight. And make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. Right, so the Most High just sends a tornado, your house gets destroyed. All right, don't be in a woe is me spirit. All right, of course your flesh is always gonna get mad and irritated, but your spirit, okay, always take tribulations cheerfully, and be like, the Most High's testing me for something greater. All right, let me evolve, let me adapt to this situation. All right, and realize what the Most High that the Most High is testing me, all right, to see if I'm gonna be faithful unto death, all right. If I'm gonna be super mad and start just sinning, all right. No, you're supposed to be mad, but sin not, all right. Don't be like an emotional woman when something bad happens. She just starts going into a tantrum, all right, breaking everything, all right. You're supposed to be slow to wrath, all right. Don't let these wicked ass people control your emotions, all right. These demons that jump on these people. Be slow to wrath, slow to anger, all right? Because man's not supposed to have furious wrath, all right? The Most High has wrath, okay? It says, for gold is tried in the fire, an acceptable man in the furnace of adversity, all right? It says, believe in him, and he will help thee. So it's that faith. You have to believe the Most High is going to help you, all right? And how you're going to have high belief, high trust, high confidence the Most High is going to help you. If you do his will to the best of your ability, all right? If you put in the time to serve the Most High, please the Most High, praying, fasting, pushing out videos, going to highways and byways, studying, all these aspects, all right? This is believe in him and he will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest he fall. Ye that fear the Lord believe in him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old, and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? All right. So the Most High put someone with absolute trust, all right, to trust in, of course, the Most High himself, all right, and was confounded, all right. It's either the Most High is dealing with you or the Most High is not, okay. It says, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in time of affliction. Woe be to fearful hearts, and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. All right? So that lukewarm spirit, all right, that I'm a partially believing the Lord, all right, but I'm a partially just have faith in my carnal doomsday things that I'm prepping for, right? That's a wicked spirit, right? You're supposed to not look back. You're supposed to be all in that straight gate mind frame for the Most High Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahushai. It says, woe unto you that has lost patience, and what will he do when the Lord shall visit you? They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways. They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well, pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with the law. They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts, which is their mind, and humble their souls in his sight, saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord, and not into the hands of men. For as his majesty is, so is his mercy. All right. So this grace period. all right, this period of mercy, you need to use it, all right? Utilize this grace period, all right, to the best of your ability, all right? Remember that America is going to be destroyed. A time that's going to be very uncomfortable is going to soon come, all right? There's going to be no more just, there's going to be utter chaos, martial law, cannibalism, race riots, diseases, animals breaking out loose, all right? Demons, okay? It's be a crazy time on this earth, all right? You always have to remember that. And if you keep remembering it, that fear will guide you, okay? That fear will guide you, all right? If it's the Spirit of the Lord, all right? You have to just do His will to the best of your ability, all right? This is 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach, all right? No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier. Okay? So the Most High, right, is looking for soldiers. All right? No, you don't have to have military background, military training. You have to have a black belt to be in the truth. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the Most High is looking for people. All right? The Most High chose, all right, already chose, all right, the 144,000, all right? And those chosen vessels, all right, are in a soldier-like mind frame, all right? When trials come, all right, I'm going to take it cheerfully, all right? I'm a, Lord willing, have the faith from the Most High, all right, so I can be tested and tried as gold, all right? And believe that the Most High is going to save me during these perilous times that are about to come, right? No matter thick, no matter, um, no matter if it looks in a no hope situation, all right? Because when all odds are against you, all right, this world's all against you, all right? Everyone's going to turn against the men of the Lord. Some men are going to be martyrs, all right? The Most High is with you. It doesn't matter if this world's against you, because this world is wicked, all right? The Most High is with you. And the Most High is with you, all right? All things are possible, all right? So don't let the affairs of this life, all right, distract you from your mission, from your goal, from your passion, from your desire, all right? For the kingdom of heaven, power over nations, all right? The destruction for the wicked 2/3, all right? Don't let no wicked affairs in this life blind you, all right? This is 1 John chapter 2 and verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. All right? So this world, okay, is run with satanic vibrations. All right? It's all confusion. All right? America, Babylon the Great, the land of confusion. All right? And yes, America is Babylon the Great according to the scriptures. All right? This place is confusion. All right? You shouldn't love this place. If you love America, if you love the way the world is being run, all right, you're in a, that's not, the love of the Father is not in you, all right? Plain and simple. Of course, you can be lost and woken up, all right? But if you're in this truth as of now, all right, trying to please the Most High to the best of your ability, all right, and if you love this world, the love of the Father is not in you, all right? Because this world is wicked, all right? This world, everything's vanity and vexation of spirit. Okay? Just for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. And the world passeth away. So this place, the world's going to abide, the planet Earth is going to abide forever. All right? But this current rulership, this age of Edomites ruling, so-called Caucasians ruling, wickedness, everything that's against the Bible is going to pass away. It said the world passeth away and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever. All right. So these temporary, wicked satanic lust gains. All right. These wicked, um, um, what's the word? These wicked pleasures. All right. They're all gonna pass away. All right. And the kingdom of heaven is gonna come, eternal kingdom. All right. Lay up your treasures. All right, for eternal kingdom. All right. I'm not saying this just stand in the corner and wait for the Lord to return. All right, and not try to better your living situation in this society. I'm not saying that. All right, I'm just saying you should know that America is going to be destroyed. All right, everything your parents may come against you. All right, your loved ones may die. Close people that you're friends with, all right, throughout your whole life, you were good associates with, could die in front of you. Your children, all right. All these things are gonna go away, all right. But you receive it in the kingdom, all right. So don't be attached and just drawn and addicted to anything in this world except for the truth, all right. Be addicted to the truth. All right. But of course, not over righteous. There's a balance to everything. All right. There's a balance to everything. All right. The Most High, all right, has a balance for every Israelite man. All right. And woman, of course. All right. Because women are to be saved as well. All right. And women are going to go through the fire adversity as well. All right. This is John chapter 15 and verse 19. If ye were of the world will love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. All right? So we're not of this world. Okay? Slakia, bear with me one moment. Slakia, bear with me one moment. All right. So let me read this again. John 15 and 19. If ye were of the world will love his own. All right? So if you were doing the things that these wicked 2/3, the blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans were doing, all right, just pleasing their flesh at just an all-time high, not caring about the word of the Most High, not care about changing, just promoting death, all right, just anti-scriptures, all right, doing their lifestyle, all right, no one would deem us as enemies, all right, no one would deem us as people who the world's gonna soon come against, all right, because these wicked people are gonna come against us. All right. They already come against us now, but it's just going to increase and they're going to persecute us. All right. It says, but because you're not of the world. All right. So we're not of this world. Okay. But I've chosen you out of the world. Therefore, the world hateth you. Okay. So these scoffers are going to hate us even more. All right. Because the spirit's going to increase. Prophecies are going to keep on rolling. All right. The elects to keep on waking up. And 2/3 are going to realize, right, that who are these people trying to deem that we're wicked, our lifestyle is bad? Who are these blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans? All right, there's gonna be two different groups. All right, the 2/3, the wicked Israelites who just want to please their flesh at all time high. All right, who don't care about the Most High, and then the elect. All right, the remnant. Okay, and those we're not gonna be together. All right. The remnant, the elect, and the 2/3 of the nation of Israel is not going to be on one accord. All right. In the kingdom, when the 2/3 learn death by pain in America, when in other parts of the globe, when they get destroyed, they'll come back through reincarnation in the kingdom. All right. Then all Israel's will be all righteous. All right. But as of now, all right, we're not of this world. Okay. And 2/3, of course, they're of this world. Okay. They love it here. All right. If you ask a typical Black, Hispanic, Native American, all right, um, do you like being a Black, Hispanic, Native American? Are you enjoying life? All right. A lot of them will say, yeah, well, I don't need to change anything. All right. What's going on? I can party and bullshit all day. All right. Why would they want to change anything? All right. They're happy here. Okay. They forgot slavery happened. All right. They forgot they were brought here in chains. All right. They don't care. Okay. But the Most High is going to soon put that spirit of they're going to remember, right, that they're on punishment here, okay, in America. And America is not a place for Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, for Israelites to be happy in, okay? It says, remember the word that I sent to you. The servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also, all right? So persecution comes with this duty, this mission, all right, this calling, all right, being a messenger of the Most High, all right, being a servant of the Most High, all right, being a mouthpiece of the Most High, okay. Persecution is going to come, all right. This is John chapter 18 and verse 36. Yahushua answered, my kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight. Then I should not be delivered to the Jews, but now is my kingdom not from hence. All right. So us, all right, as prophets waking up, all right, doing the work, prophets who are woken up by the Most High, right, from of course the 100% doctrinal, all right, doctrine, starting with Abba Bivens, all the way down to the apostles, all right. Us being woken up, all right, we're not gonna learn this truth and think that we can take Esau up ourselves, all right. We're gonna take our own wicked, prideful desire to try destroy the so-called white man's empire on ourselves, all right. No, we're gonna wait on the Lord, okay, because the Lord, okay, it's his determination to gather these nations, all right, to separate them and put them in subjection, all right. We're his servants, right? We're not greater than our master, okay. And of course, this kingdom, all right, is not the Most High's kingdom, okay. So the Most High just wants us to preach the word, and of course, and be fishers of men, all right. But of course, after that period, the Most High is gonna put the spirit, all right, for certain men to be hunters, all right. But it's all gonna be in order, okay. Because the Lord Yahweh Shai, all right, is gonna be the ultimate hunter, all right. He's gonna get the ultimate revenge, all right. Because he deserves it more than any of us, all right. He was the lamb, all right, who was the sacrifice, okay. This is Matthew 6 and verse 19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal, okay. So you addicted to cars, you addicted to these women, addicted to video games, addicted to shoes, addicted to these clubs, addicted to food, addicted to clothes, addicted to anything, man, of this world, okay? The Most High can take these things away from you, all right? These things are not worthy to be worshipped, all right? These things are not worthy to be worshipped, all right? Because everything's going to be destroyed with America, all right? Knowing the elect, the remnant, okay, is going to be saved out of America, all right? And of course, you other heathens, all right, are going to be rounded up, okay? So you shouldn't be laying up, trying to store up and build a precious kingdom and foundation in this society. All right, because you can't, you're not, anything you try and build in society, Esau ruins. All right. Okay. Of course, it's balance. Of course, you can, of course, have a job and try to um, be secure in the society. Okay, be have foundation, of course, have money in the bank. All right, but not try to think you're gonna build your own kingdom here by yourself. All right, it says, "Lay not up yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also." And of course, your heart being your mind, right? So laying up treasures, right, for the kingdom, doing things, all right, now for the visible kingdom that you can't see, all right, for things for a kingdom that of course we cannot see it, right, physically, all right, but we have the vision of the kingdom, all right, the Most High put in the spirit, all right, for the men who wake up, all right, the elect. Okay, we have the vision, but of course we can't see the kingdom actually here, all right. It's not actually manifest here, okay, all right, but we have to still do the work, storing up treasures, all right, because that's where our mind will be also, all right. Because that's our first duty. That's our number one duty. This is our first love. All right. This is our mission. All right. From the Most High Yahweh, which He didn't give to everybody. All right. This is arise. Slakia Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. So this is not our rest. Okay. In this society, every time a Jake will get into a comfortable position, something bad will always happen. All right. Every time these blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans party and bullshit all day, thinking they're already in the kingdom, thinking nothing bad can happen to me, the Most High always sends a stupid bird brain black, Hispanic, and Native American to shoot up the club, shoot up the party. All right. Why? Because the Most High, America's not a place where blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, Israelites is to be in everlasting joy. All right. We were here for punishment. All right. To serve captivity. All right. To be under Edomites, which is the most embarrassing thing ever. All right. To be under a complete base dog. All right. Which is the Edomite race. Okay. But of course, all right, I'm not saying you can't be comfortable in just because the Most High is gonna make you stable, all right. But of course, anything bad that happens, any trial that comes for you, you're supposed to adapt, all right. And always remember, this is not your place of rest, all right. So why are you gonna be all in a mad spirit when you know this is not your place of rest? The kingdom that's about to come, the everlasting kingdom, all right, is gonna be your place of rest. All right, the place where you can be yourself in righteousness. All right. This is Psalm chapter 100 and verse 2. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before His presence with singing. Okay, so serve the Lord with gladness. All right, because all right, serving the Most High Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, you feel like you actually exist. All right, you actually have a purpose, you actually have a purpose. All right, you're not just some leaf blowing in the wind. All right, you actually have a purpose of being a so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American. All right, which is really Israelites. All right, from their respective tribes. Okay, not a cursed not a cursed Black, Hispanic, Native American in darkness. All right, not knowing what their heritage is. all right, just serving the so-called white man, all right, on the job, and then going partying and bullshitting all day, all right. That's a low mentality to be in, all right. So serve the Lord with gladness, all right. This is Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 6. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths, all right. This is in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. All right. So keep praising the Most High throughout your day. Praise the Most High. Ask him to protect you. Ask him to give mercy unto you. All right. Constantly, all right, be praying to the Most High, all right, in your head. Okay. Acknowledge him in all thy ways. All right. Know that he's directing everything that's happening and that you see. Okay. It says, and he shall direct thy paths. All right. This is Baruch chapter 4 and verse 28. For as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. Okay, so we're in these chains of darkness, these wicked, base bodies, right? The flesh. And it's our mind to go astray from the Most High. All right. It's by nature, these bodies just go astray from the Most High. It doesn't think about serving the Most High to the best of our ability. Our mind just goes astray. So being returned, so you knowing that, all right, seeking 10 times more, all right. So stay in the spirit, okay. So you won't, Slakia, roughly paraphrasing, staying in the spirit, so you won't, do the lust of the flesh, okay. This is James chapter 4 and verse 7. Submit yourselves therefore to Yahweh. Resist the devil, and he shall flee from you. All right. So let me read that again. Submit yourselves therefore to Yahweh. All right. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. All right. So when Satan comes with the vast amounts of tactics to beat you, all right, to make you go off, resist him. All right. And he will flee from you. All right. He will go away. All right. Pray, fast. Okay. The more you stay in the spirit, all right, the more Satan doesn't like that, all right, and he wants you to go off, and he's going to come, all right, but if you resist him, all right, he will flee from you, all right, just like the Lord Yahushua resisted Satan, okay. This is 2 Peter 1 verse 10. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fall. All right. So give diligence to make your calling election sure. All right. Let's get this word diligence. All right. The Greek word is
Strong's G 4704 spudazo. Spudazo.
So spudazo. All right. It says diligence, be diligent, get diligence, be forward, labor, study, all right, to make haste, to hasten, make haste, to exert oneself, endeavor, give diligence, to use speed, to make effort, labor, study, be diligent, all right, to be prompt or earnest, okay, so you're supposed to give effort, all right. The Most High knows what your effort is, all right, and the Most High knows what's bullshit or not, okay. So always constantly remind yourself, America's gonna be destroyed, all right. This comfortable lifestyle is gonna end soon. It's gonna be trial time, severe trials, okay. So the things you do now is getting you ready for the day of distress, the day of adversity, all right. The time where the Most High is gonna reveal who the chosen are, all right. Because many are called, few are chosen, all right. So you're supposed to give effort, have a righteous routine, okay, and always grow, all right. Always grow, always pray to the Most High constantly, all right. Every day that you keep on growing, all right, in this faith, all right. The Most High keeps giving you faith. He keeps giving you fear, all right. Thank the Most High for giving you your daily bread. All right. Thank the Most High for protecting you. All right. All these things constantly do this. All right. Every day. All right. Pray without ceasing. All right. Because that's our communication with the Most High, building a relationship with the Most High Yahweh. All right. Because the Most High hears the elect's prayers, the sincere. All right. This is Revelation 3 and verse 16. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. Okay. So if you're hot in this thing, if you have that fire, that ignition that keeps you pushing, all right, that's the spirit to be in. All right. But if you're cold, all right, you're just not even in this truth. All right. Of course, if you're cold, you don't care. You're in a 2/3 mind frame. All right. But if you're lukewarm, all right, and if you're in the fence, you don't really know, all right, it's basically like you're cold, all right. The Most High only wants the hot, the ignition, the fire, the people who are going to have a constant fire and keep on pushing, right, to the end, all right. Of course, Satan can make you have lukewarm moments, all right, with this flesh, all right, but you can't let that beat you down. You can't let your sins weigh you down, all right. You have to keep on pushing, all right? Because Satan's going to try whatever he got to try and beat you. And the Most High is using Satan to test you, all right? The Most High is using the spiritual demon Satan to test his men, all right? To see if they're going to go hard or go home, all right? So, of course, if you're in the right mind frame, you're going to go harder. Seek the Most High 10 times more. When Satan comes, resist him and seek the Most High 10 times more. All right. Because you know this is not your rest. This is not your world. All right. Your world's to come. All right. And the Most High is going to give you a reward. All right. For you laying up spiritual treasures. All right. It's 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 17. Pray without ceasing. All right. And this is straight to the point. Pray without ceasing. All right, let's see what this word ceasing means in the Greek.
Strong's G89. Adialactos. Adialactos.
So adialatos in the Greek says ceasing. It says without intermission, incessantly without ceasing. All right. Okay, so without stopping. All right. I'm not saying to just pray 24/7. All right. That's being over righteous. You're supposed to have a balance. Okay. You're supposed to be constantly praying to the Most High. All right. Asking him to give you strength, give you mercy, protect you. All right. Giving you the power to endure these trials, these temptations. All right. Constantly. All right. Because that's taking on the characteristics of the elect, right? Because 2/3, all right, these heathens, they're not doing these things, all right? They're not praying constantly. 2/3 of the nation of Israel, they're just faking it. They're just bullshitting it, all right? They go to church once a week and they do all the types of wickedness. We all know the process of these 2/3, how their mind thinks, all right? So we have to be completely separate from their lifestyle. All right. This is Romans chapter 5 and verse 3. And not only so, but we glory in tribulations, also knowing that tribulation worketh patience. Okay, patience. All right, suffering. All right, suffering for a long amount of time. It says impatient experience. All right. So you gain that experience through trials, all right? And with that experience, all right, and experience hope. Because the more experience you gain through these trials, the more you suffer for the Most High's sake, all right, the more hope and trust you're going to have when he delivers you out of these situations, all right? And if you keep on doing, the Most High keeps giving you trials and they keep getting more harder, all the way up to the day of distress, the day of adversity, when utter chaos breaks loose, you're going to be spiritually confident that the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Shai, all right, is directing your path, all right? that he's not leading you to destruction. He's leading you to salvation. All right. And with that trust, faith, and confidence, all right, you're going to be secure. All right. And you're going to have that faith. Okay. And the Most High is going to reveal who has faith in him. Because, like I keep saying, the Most High knows who has faith and who's not, who has faith and who doesn't. Okay. But of course, right, as the hopeful elect trying to be the elect, we don't know that we're ultimately going to endure to the end. We're not 100% sure. All right. That's why we have to give that effort now. All right. And please our power, all right, to the best of our ability. Because this is not these heathens' power. It's not the so-called Chinese, Japanese, East Indians, Arabs, Caucasians. This is not their power. All right. It's the Israelite power. So the chosen race of God, chosen race, all right, of the Most High, Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai, which is so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, as well as Israelite foreigners who may not look like a typical black, Hispanic, or Native American, who look like a different heathen nation. But of course, their seed line goes back to an Israelite man through their forefathers, all right? Because they're tried by the Spirit, and the Spirit is revealed, all right, that they're drawn to this 100% gospel, all right? And they're not faking it, all right? They're not bullshitting. They're actually drawn to this gospel, okay? And there's going to be a lot of confusion of faith Israelite foreigners who are going to wake up, all right, during these latter times, all right? Because they're drawn to this word. They're the sheep of the Most High, okay? The Most High, of course, all right, looks at the inward man, all right, and not the outer appearance only, okay? The outer appearance can give you a rough estimate, all right? But the inward man, the spirit, the way that individual acts, all right, their mind, all right, that's what the Most High looks at, all right? This is Matthew 22 and verse 14. For many are called, but a few are chosen. Okay, so many are called, but a few are chosen, all right? Some guys who are called into this thing, the Most High just using them for certain reason, all right? And then he just throws them back into the world. He bugs them out with demons, all right? Which is a scary lot, all right? Because if you go back into this wicked world, the Most High is just waiting to destroy you in a brutal way, all right? In a painful way, death by pain, all right? Because this flesh is weak, all right? But the Most High is not going to take pity on someone who turned his back and despised the word of the Most High, all right? He doesn't care if your flesh is weak. He's still going to punish you, all right? Punishment's still coming, all right? A time like never before seen still coming. A time of distress, anguish, all right? Calamity, all right? Brutal, just a time that this world has not seen, man. It's coming, all right? And it's coming, and it surely will come, all right? This is 2nd Ezra chapter 8 and verse 1. And he answered me, saying, the Most High have made this world for many, but the world to come for few, all right? So this world is for many, all right? Anybody can have pride here and think that they're untouchable. You just have to think you're untouchable. It's not hard to have pride, okay? It's not hard to have pride, right? Pride was not made for men, right? But a majority of people have pride, thinking nothing can touch them, thinking that their life, nothing bad can happen, all right? Thinking their pride and their will can bend other people's wills, all right, to the highest power, all right, okay? But that's a mindset of many people, all right? Okay, and this world was made for anybody can feel like they're untouchable now, okay, just by having pride, okay? Because pride is wicked, all right? But it says, but the world to come for few, all right? So the world that's about to come, right, is for a few, all right? The elect, the remnant is not going to be everybody on this earth, All right. This should be 144,000 men and 1/3 of the Israelites. Okay. Okay. That's less than 2/3 of Israel. Okay. So you don't want to be addicted to this base, temporal, wicked world, right? You don't want to be um, um, lost, all right, pulled back to the vibration of this world through Satan, okay? So you have to always remember that you're not from this world. You're on a mission from the Most High, okay? You're on a specific duty to preach the word, push out videos, pray, fast, all right? Keep the high holy days, all right? Serve the Lord, follow his law, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability. You doing these things are laying up treasures, and constantly remember that this comfortable time's going to end. Times like never before seen's going to come. America will be destroyed. You have to constantly say this and remember this, all right? Because saying America is going to be destroyed is not a light thing, all right? Because when you actually say it, America will be destroyed, that has power, okay? You have to be constantly reminding yourself of this, all right? That these buildings, that these cars, that these 2/3 of Black, Hispanics, Native Americans, that these heathens, all right, a lot of heathens, okay, that all of America's infrastructure is gonna be completely a big desert, all right, to be destroyed with nuclear fire through the chariots to the Most High, laser beams, all right, which this world calls so-called UFOs, all right, through angels, the Most High's messengers, all right, through the Lord himself, Yahweh Shai, the Lion of Judah, right, the destroyer of Gentiles, okay? So mass destruction is coming, all right? Mass destruction to America is coming, okay? This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, and I'm going to start at 8. It says, 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, and verse 8. The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? The fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? All right. So you can't turn back the Most High's wrath, right? Just because you get a little scared, you think you can stop the Most High from doing his will just because your flesh gets weak. All right. No. All right. That's what these 2/3 are going to realize, and these other heathens, all right, that you can't bend the Most High's will. All right. You're either on his side or not. He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? All right. He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence? The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. The sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled. And the fishes thereof also before the Lord, and before the glory of his power. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. These are not talking about actual bow and arrows, all right? It's talking about nuclear missiles, ICBM missiles, all right? They're going to be shot from the ends of the world, okay, to America. They're not going to miss, all right? So behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out, till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? This was Esdras, all right? And Esdras, the Most High was dealing with Esdras, all right? And he was saying, woe is me, all right? Who will deliver me in those days, all right? So the mentality to be in is a mentality of constantly reminding yourself that this world could be in a gloomy, distress, dark time, all right, real soon. And it's coming. We're in 2020, all right? Nothing's tearing, all right? These prophecies are rolling, which all praise to the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yoshai, all right? These prophecies are going to keep on rolling till more people get the coronavirus. More people, all right, are going to get the RFID microchip, all right, which is the mark of the beast according to the scriptures, all right? You can't stop the Most High's prophecies from rolling, all right? So, being in return, all right, what manner of persons are out ye to be, okay, in all holiness and godliness, all right, being separate from this world, being a straight gate mind frame, all right, which of course is easier said than done, but with the spirit and power of the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, anything is possible, all right. Verse 18, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. All right. So that's it on that in 2nd Ezra 16. Hebrews 10 and verse 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, Yahweh Bashmi Shai. Okay? Because these people think God, when they think that name God, they think of just a guy in the skies who just watches. And if you choose him, all right, and you choose him, all right, basically, all right, that's what these people think, that you choose the Most High, okay, and he's begging you to be right, okay. No, that's not the thing, all right. The Most High Yahweh Bashmi Shai is the King of terrors, the almighty demon-like power, okay, and if you don't get right, he's just gonna put you to death, plain and simple. All right, 2/3 of the nation Israel are gonna realize that the Most High owns them, all right, that the Most High owns them, okay? And if you don't represent him in the right way, all right, if you don't repent, if you don't follow the law, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability, all right, he's going to teach you a lesson, all right? Because these 2/3 don't know that the Most High owns them and that they're his children, all right? But of course, the elect, we realize that, okay? And we're going to hold fast to this period of getting right for the Most High, all right? Keep on increasing, keep on growing, all right? And stay loyal to this word, all right? Preach the word to the best of our ability, all right? And Lord willing, all right, hope that our confidence and faith in the Most High and our trust, okay, is to be enough to save us, okay, and keep us protected for the time that's about to come, all right? The Most High is going to put that hedge protecting us through vast amounts of things that are going to happen in this world, right? Because the Most High knows your fears, right? So the Most High can put your fear right in front of you and see if you're gonna crumble, okay, or are you gonna trust in the Most High and know it's a test. He's just testing you, right? He is just testing you to see if you're gonna be tried as go through the fire of adversity as gold, all right? To see if you're going to trust in him and know it's a test. Let me not go insane, all right? Let me keep this faith, Lord will, all right? And I hope the Most High is going to save me through these vast amounts of tests he's going to bring forth to the elect, okay? Because everyone's of the elect's getting tested, okay? Even you women are going to be tested, all right? This is 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 15. Study to show thyself approved unto Yahweh, a good workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. Okay? So with this mission mentality, all right, you have to study. Okay? Read the word, all right? So you can know, of course, so you can get, all right, more revelations from the Most High, all right? It's all these aspects go go into the serving the Most High. All these aspects, all right? It's not just doing one thing, all right, and then you're done. You just watching videos, then you're done. You just studying, then you're done. No, it's a whole bundle of things for being 144,000 elect prophet. Okay, man, the Most High, Tabernacle of David. Okay, this is Luke chapter 9 verse 62. And Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High. Okay, so you, all right, looking back and saying, oh, I actually want to be in this world. Oh, I actually want to get high in this society and be a perfect robot for the so-called white man. I actually want to please my flesh to the best of my ability. All right, you're not fit for the kingdom of the Most High. All right, you're not fit for the kingdom of the Most High. All right, because everybody has a cross to bear. All right, the Most High is gonna reveal what that cross is. All right, or all right, He doesn't reveal to you what that cross is. All right, but everyone has a cross to bear. Okay, everyone has what this world calls a chip on their shoulder. All right, the Most High gives you something that you have to keep pushing and bearing. All right, you have to keep pushing. All right, because everybody, the Most High knows your weaknesses. All right, He knows what cross you have to bear. Okay, but you can't just cry and say woe is me and just bundle up in a position and just give up. All right, you're not supposed to give up. A righteous man falls 7 times, but what? He gets back up. And he keeps on trying. All right? And he doesn't look back and say, oh, let me just stop this. What am I doing? All right? No. All right? You keep on going till the end. All right? You keep on trying to the end. Because what else is there to do? All right? Go back into this. If you go back to the world, you're basically saying you want to die by the Most High. Plain and simple. All right? But that's not what these people realize. All right? They think it's just, let me just take a break. Let me just go up. Just take a break from this, and let me just spend some time with my family. All that, man. The Most High called men to be a soldier. Only certain guys had that mentality that this is a life and death situation. Okay, life and death. This is Matthew chapter 7 and verse 13. Enter ye in at the strait gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. So the way to destruction is wide. It's wide. But the way to life and eternal peace, okay, is straight. Many go in the way of destruction. It's an easy thing to have pride and think nothing could touch you, and then you get destroyed. Then the Most High gives you what you want. He gives you all the things that you thought you were able to conquer. And then you're going to realize that you have fears. You're going to realize that bad things can happen to you for all you heathens and wicked 2/3. All right. So that gate is wide. But what's the straight path? All right. It says, and many there be which goeth in thereat, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life. A few there be that find it. Okay. So a few that be Slocky, a few there be that find it. Okay. And it actually goes on that path. Okay. Because many are called. Okay. But few are chosen. All right. To Isaiah 64 and verse 6. But we are all as an unclean thing, and all our righteousness are as filthy rags, and we all do fade as a leaf, and our iniquities like the wind have taken us away. So everything we're doing for the Most High in this grace period, it's as filthy rags. All right, it's not compared to our righteousness in the kingdom. All right, okay, but that's, I'm not reading this precept to discourage you so you can be like, oh, it's filthy rags, let me not try. No, okay, because it's our reasonable service. It's our duty to serve the Most High, whether we like it or not. Okay, but of course, the sincere Akim, we love serving the Most High. All right, because it's the only thing we're meant to do. All right, it's the only thing we were made to do: serve the Most High, preach His word, do His gospel to the best of our ability. All right, and Lord willing, endure to the end. All right, so we can be in the kingdom. All right, in glory. All right. This is our calling from the Most High, our mission, our duty, all right? Our sacred, holy purpose, all right? This is Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 22. That ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man which is corrupt according to deceitful lust, all right? So when you repent, you're supposed to change and transform, all right? Transform your mind, transform the way you act, transform the way you view this world, all right? And be renewed in the spirit of your mind, that ye put on the new man, which after Yahweh is creating a righteousness and true holiness, all right? So put on that new man, all right? Which of course is easier said than done, but with the Most High Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, anything is possible. All right. The Lord conquered the flesh. We can't ultimately conquer this flesh. All right. But the Most High is still going to accept our righteousness. Okay. Even though they're filthy rags, but the Most High is still going to accept what we push out. Okay. So that's hope. All right. That's faith. All right. That's that trust. That we have to keep on pushing. All right. And believing all the way to the end. All right. This is Deuteronomy 10 and verse 12. And now, Israel, what doeth the Lord thy power require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy power, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy power with all thy heart, with all thy soul. So serve the Most High with all thy heart, with all thy soul. Okay? But to fear the Most High, right? Walk in all his ways and to love him. Okay? So fear the Most High. Constantly remind yourself the Most High's watching through what? His angels, right? Okay. Recording, okay? Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not there, all right? We're waiting for a kingdom that people can't actually see, all right? We're waiting for an invisible, all right, eternal kingdom, not this temporal kingdom that people can see. America, because this place could get destroyed, or this could be in America's gonna get embarrassed, right? The Most High is gonna wipe this place out the map, all right? Because the Most High doesn't like this place. The Most High hates this place, all right? And us, as hopeful elect, hoping to be part elect, we hate it as well. It's Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man, all right? Not to have pride, right? Not to think nothing bad can happen to you. Not to just have free will and do whatever the flesh tells you to do. It's to fear Yahweh and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Only Israelites, all right, can fear the Most High, all right? To the standard the Most High wants to fear them, all right? And actually keep his commandments, all right? Because the law was given to them, all right? Other nations, the other heathen nations are going to fear the Most High through his ultimate wrath, all right? That's how they're going to fear the Most High, these different heathen nations, okay? But the elect are going to fear the Most High without getting ultimately brutally destroyed, right? Through the word. The word is going to give us that fear, all right? To constantly, all right, strive to the end, all right? But these heathens, these 2/3, they're just gonna get utterly. They're gonna fear the Most High, like I keep saying, death by pain. All right. This is Isaiah 64, verse 4. All right. For since the beginning of the world, men have not heard, nor perceived by the ear, neither have the eye seen, O Yahweh, beside thee, what he hath prepared for him that waiteth for him. So this world, these people don't know, man. These heathens, they don't have a vision of the kingdom. 2/3 don't have a vision of the kingdom. Okay? Even our imaginations as the Lord willing, the elect waking up to endure to the end, we can't even ultimately have the proper understanding of what the kingdoms are gonna what Most High has prepared for them that wait for him. All right. So that's an ultimate true motivator, the kingdom of the Most High. All right. Ultimate true motivator. All right. The Most High is gonna bring death and anguish to this world. All right. That you're going to get power over your enemies. All right. So don't lose these motivators. All right. Satan wants you to forget. Satan wants you to be in a position of you not realizing what you're fighting for. But you always have to remember, okay? Remember your mission from the Most High. This is Revelation 22:12. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according as his work shall be. All right. His work shall be. All right. The Most High is not going to give the kingdom of heaven just to someone who just wakes up and knows that they're Israelite and doesn't do anything. He just knows he's an Israelite. All right. It's a whole process. All right. Of becoming a new man. All right. This is Revelation 2 and verse 26. And he that overcometh, all right, overcometh, okay, and keeps my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. All right. So it says, he that overcometh. Okay. Let's see what this word overcometh means. In the Greek, it reads
Strong's G 3528. Nikao.
Nikao. All right. And it means to conquer, to carry off the victory, come off victorious. All right. It says to conquer. So he that conquers, okay? And when you conquer something, it's a hard task. All right. It's not going to be a smooth sailing into the kingdom. Through much tribulation shall we enter the kingdom of the Most High. It says to conquer. All right. But with the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, anything's possible. And you have to believe that. All right. That the Most High can save you out of any situation. Because the righteous are going to be scarcely saved. All right. This is 1 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron. Okay? So in the latter times, all right, some are going to drop out of the faith, all right, giving heed to seducing spirits, all right, with utter chaos breaks loose, all right. Some guys are just going to just give up, all right, because they're going to faint in the day of adversity. That should have you fearful, all right, and scare you, okay, so you can constantly be doing the mission the Most High has for you, okay, because this is not our rest, all right. This is an Edomite kingdom, all right, not an Israelite kingdom. This is Proverbs 24 and verse 10. If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. Okay? So pray, constantly pray for strength. Constantly pray for the power to endure temptations. Constantly pray for the power, okay, to be safe, all right, to endure the hour of temptation, which shall come on the whole world to try them, all right? Constantly pray. Pray without ceasing, all right, to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, all right? and believe that your prayers are going to be heard. All right. Even though the Most High may not answer your prayer then and there, right, at that right moment, but have faith that He's going to give you the increase during the latter times. All right. This is 2 Peter 3 and verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. All right. So boom, it comes like that. All right. Quick. All right. These 2/3 are going to be caught off guard. Heathens are going to be caught off guard. But the elect, we're on that watch. We know it's going to happen as a thief. In which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that therein shall be burned up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Okay? So knowing that utter chaos is going to happen, this place will be melted, America, with fervent, intense, fierce heat. What manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? All right? Examine yourself, all right? And constantly grow. This is Matthew 24 and verse 13 to close off. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. All right? Endure unto the end. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. And then shall the end come. So we're on a mission from the Most High. Never forget that. I like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakadash, utter peril and calamity to America. All right? And shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Yasharallah. Shalom.